Hi everyone in Touch Film Record. Today we will talk about a movie in which the guy got the super ability to move wherever he wants, starring famous actors Hayden Christensen, Samuel L. Jackson and Jeremy. Your support is very important to me. The focus is on David. A typical school loser, he likes a girl named Miles. Having finished the lessons, David decides to give Miles a gift of a glass ball. But the school bully breaks the picture and throws the ball onto a frozen lake. David decides to pick up the gift, but falls through the ice, almost drowning. David finds himself in the library and does not understand what happened. That's how it happened. One time I was near death and suddenly found myself in the AR library. David lives as a father, he turns out to be a typical terrible parent. During a quarrel, David finds himself back in the library. David runs away from home and starts training his new ability. Between times, deciding to use his abilities to the maximum and not like all superheroes for the good of society, but for the good of himself, he decides to rob a bank. It takes 8 years, David grew up and became rich and confident. As a guy, he uses the ability to the maximum. Calmly picks up girls at the bar. Life continues to be a fairy tale, but not for long. One day, returning home to his apartment, he discovers a dark-skinned blonde who turns out to be a teleport hunter just like David. Roland has come to kill David, and he almost succeeds. The teleport hunters have weapons that can suppress teleportation and chase them. David manages to slip away and teleports back to his hometown. Everything is fine. Come home in one of the bars, he meets his school love. Miles. Of the guy's feelings began to play again, and they go to travel together to Rome, as always, and David dreamed for Miles of time to get acquainted with the Griffin by the same teleport, like himself. He explains to him that such as they are hunting. Are you not realizing? We can just take it and run away, build ourselves a Roman holiday. They will notice the brawl ends in failure of the paladins. David is detained by the police and they want to accuse him of murder. Tell me where the body is. I don't know anything, it's clear. I don't know how much more you can repeat. The police. The judge arrives, and it turns out to be David's mother, and in a very strange way she helps him escape. Urgently. Come out and leave the girl. If she is with you, she will be killed. Roland, meanwhile, visits David's father. David wants to find and kill Roland before he gets to the mile. David offers the Griffin to team up and kill Roland together. Dave teleports to Millie, shows her his abilities. The paladins are already walking David with them to the Griffin's hideout, trying to open the portal and jumping after them. A fight ensues, which the Griffin was, oddly enough, ready to fight during. Griffin wins. Roland, but he grabs a mile and takes it with him. Griffin wants to end them at all costs by blowing up the house, and it doesn't matter to him that the world is there. Well, yes, there is such a thing, it's terrible, but you know that you have to sacrifice something. Dave is stronger and prevents him from doing it. Thank you, take me down and finish this thing. After all, it could have been different. In the end, he saves Miles of the villain, most likely to die in this canyon. I told you I'm different. David finds his mother and learns that his mother abandoned him as a child because she is a paladin. She was faced with the choice of killing her child, or leaving him and leaving. She chose option 2, she lets him go, and David goes to Millie, who is now with him. This is where the movie ends. Write in the comments how you like this work, rate it and write what you liked and what not. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. This is the most interesting movie.